Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to another Command Your Day. Hop on in the room. Come on in the room. Good morning, Life is Precious. How are you? Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing today? So come on in the room. Welcome to another Command Your Day. Hop on in. I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you had an amazing day yesterday. Welcome, welcome. I'm Anika V. Brown, Master Life Coach and Mentor. Welcome to my virtual space. It is time for us to command our day. We use words to command our day. We use powerful words to get our mindset in the right place. We use affirmations to get our mindset in the right place as well. And we set our intentions for a productive and a successful day. So come on in the room. Come on in the room. Okay. Come on in the room. Hi, Junior. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in the room. Hi, Marissa. How are you? Hi, Marcos. Sunlight. Ooh, I love that. I love that. I love that. I love your tag. Hi, Gayleen. How are you? Welcome to the room. Good morning to you all and welcome to my virtual space. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Fabiana. How are you? Happy Wednesday, Lilia. I can't believe it's Wednesday already. Like, that's crazy. It's Wednesday already. Tomorrow, my daughter moves into her dorm. So tomorrow's a big day. It's a big day. I got to drop her off tomorrow. Hey, how are you? Good morning, Clive. Welcome to the room. Hey, Joe. Good morning. Welcome to the room. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in again. For those of you who are just hopping in the room, I'm Anika V. Brown. Yes, Lilia. Tomorrow, I drop her off. She got to put her big shoes on tomorrow, right? I had to drop her off. She was hoping to come back home with me for the night, but nope. They have all these events that's planned out for the entire, like for the rest of the week, into the weekend, all the way up to the day that school starts. So yeah, she will just stay in the dorm. Hey, good morning, Miss Gloria. How are you? Yes, thank you, Lilia. Thank you. Yes, Tracy. It's gonna be fun. I'm not gonna cry. I won't, because I know she'll be good. She'll be good. She'll be all right. She's very mature for her age, so I know she will be okay. I know she will be okay. So come on in the room. Welcome. If you're new here, go ahead. Yes, Tracy, I did my best. I did my best. And I know that she listens and she follows through with what I've taught her. So she'll be okay. She's more like a mother figure everywhere that she goes. Like even in high school, they call her Mother Aquila because she's always leading. She's always planning. She's always rescuing. Yes, they do. They do grow up really fast. Yes, she's definitely an old soul. Definitely. Good morning, Liz. How are you? How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Georgie's. How are you? All right. So welcome everyone. Welcome again. Remember to hit that follow button. I'm live here Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. Hey, Javi. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. So yes, I'm live here Mondays through Friday, 6:30 a.m. Yes, I see that. I see that. So make sure that y'all hit that follow button. All 100 and something of y'all. Look at those. Yes, Anime. I hope I said that right. Yeah. Education is a value of mine. I love education. I'm a lifelong learner. I like to say, good morning, Her Story Rhymes. How are you? How you doing? I'm a lifelong learner. So yes, we will keep adding all the way out. But yes, I'm live here Mondays through Fridays, 6:30 a.m. Eastern time. So hit that follow button. Oh, the numbers are going up. I love it. Thank y'all so much for coming in the room. Hit that follow button. There's also a link in my bio for you to join my community, the Commanders community. It is free, but you get valuable information there. You get access to my money plan. So for those of you who you've been telling yourself that, hey, it's time for personal development, I want to go to my next level, but you don't have the budget for it, I share with you 10 ideas as to how you can fund your personal development. Okay. Hey, oh, you're in Washington. Okay, welcome to the room. I share with you 10 ideas how you can fund your personal development. If you want access to that money plan, you got to be a part of my community. Again, it's free. All you have to do is tap my profile picture. It's going to take you to my bio. Use the very first link in my bio to join the Commanders community. Good morning, Dragonfly Girl. How are you? So you're going to tap that very first link in my bio. It's going to open up for you and you'll have the option that says Commanders Community. You're going to put your best email address there, hit submit, and that is how you get access to the money plan. I also have a goals assessment in rotation to assess how ready you are for your next major life goal. How ready are you with your self-discipline, your mindset, the strategies that are necessary for you to get to your next goal? It's going to assess how ready are you, and it's going to give you some suggestions on your next step. So if you want access to that, it's free. You don't have to pay for any of that. The money plan is free. The goal assessment is free. You just got to be a part of the community to get access to it. If you don't remember what I said, how you get access to it, just DM me and I will send it out to you, okay? Good morning, Jenny. How are you? Good morning. So let's do this. Let's jump right into stacking our gratitude. That's the first thing that we like to do here. Let's stack our gratitude. So go ahead and drop in the comments some things that you are grateful for today. What are some things that you are grateful for today? You're in. Awesome, 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 awesome. Yes. So happy that I already joined the Action Accelerator. Awesome. Yes, Lydia. So the Action Accelerator, for those of you who are new, we're wondering, okay, what's the Action Accelerator? That is my mentorship program. So if you're not sure how to map out the vision, how to be clear on it, and how to execute, how to create an execution plan and stick to it. Because most of the times you know what to do, but you don't know how to plan it out so that you can stick to the plan and work all the way through. The Action Accelerator is perfect for you. We also co-create your execution plan. So I work with you to create that plan so you can follow through. It's almost a month and I got my results and my shift. Awesome. Thank you so much for that testimonial, Lilia. She's new to the program and she's seeing results already. My program is result focused, result oriented. So whatever you want to see in your next major life goal, I help you to strategize so you can get to that next major life goal. All right. So if you want to work with me, DM me the word mentor so that we can get you enrolled in the Action Accelerator. Good morning, Uncle X Ren. How are you? Hey, Mary, you. How are you? So let's get into our gratitude checklist. Go ahead and drop in the comments some things that you are grateful for today. Doesn't matter how small it is. Somebody else out there wish they had what you have, what you're considering small or insignificant. Somebody else is saying, I wish I had even a percentage of that. I wish I could spend a day in your life. There's somebody out there that absolutely wish they had access to the things that you're saying. Oh, this is small. This is insignificant. I don't have a lot of it. It's not big. It's not fancy. Somebody else wish they had a percentage of what you are considering small. So let's be grateful. Let's show some gratitude. So stack your gratitude by dropping in the comments some things that you're grateful for today. Tracy says coffee. Okay. Healthy family and future. I love that. I love that for you. So yes, let's be grateful for what we already have. We're not going to give our energy to complaining about things that are not here or who's not here. No, we're not complaining. We're being grateful for what we already have. Grateful for having the opportunity to take my power back. Oh, I love that, Liz. That is so powerful. That is so powerful. Thank you for sharing that. Let's see. Grateful for health and my family. I love that, Tiff. How are you? How you doing? Mandy K says, grateful for healthy life and family. I love that. I love that. We practice gratitude here because it helps to keep us in a mindset of abundance. If we're giving our energy to gratitude, it keeps us in the mindset of abundance. I'm grateful for my amazing life, my decision, this community. No, that's not what I want. No. All right. This community, Coach Anika, thank you. My values, I love that. Grateful for the big three, new adventure, alignment, and confirmation. I love that for you. And I responded to your email, so check it, okay? Check it. So the big three is life, health, and strength. So for those of you who are new here, if those are the things that you're grateful for, you can drop the big three in the comments. Life, health, and strength. Those are the big three, if those are the things that you're grateful for. All right. So again, we practice gratitude every day, because it helps to keep us in a mindset of abundance. Now, we've also made a promise to ourselves that we're going to make bold moves this year, and we have been doing so. We've been executing on the things that we may not have had the push to do last year or the years prior to that. But this year, we've been intentionally making those bold moves, not being overly concerned about what people will say, what they will do. No, we got it done, and we're continuing to get it done. So I want you to type in the comments, I am making bold moves this year. This is the year that I do it. And also type, I'm keeping the promise that I made to myself. So yes, we can talk the big talk, but we got to follow through. We got to keep the promises that we've made to ourselves, all right? Because if you don't keep the promises you made to yourself, you cannot expect anyone else to keep the promises that they made to you, all right? First, you got to discipline you. You got to show up for you, okay? Yes, thank you for typing that. Got to follow through. Yes, Tracy. So that's one of the main things that I teach inside of my program is to follow through. Whenever my mentees do their vision mapping, I make sure that it is very clear, it's very specific, and that it has a date that we're going to check in and you're going to say, oh, I got it done. It has to have a date on it, right? So that you can say, hey, I only have a day or 2 days left. I need to get this done. All right. See, Lilia says that's true. Whenever they send over their vision map, few things they gotta have on there. It needs to be clear and specific. Yes, Liz, I'll send it back. You gotta make it clearer. You need some dates, right? What exactly are you going to do? Not just a broad goal. Oh, I want to do this. No, make it more specific. Put a date on it so that we can check in and you're going to tell me, oh, it's done. I got it done. Yes, accountability. Yes, Tracy. Absolutely. My mentees are in the comments here. They're sharing with y'all. So check the comments. Okay. Yes. Parkinson's law. For those of you who weren't in Commander Celebration Day, we talked about Parkinson's law. If that task can be done in a day and you say, okay, I'll do it in a week, it's going to stretch itself out to a week. And that's going to delay you. All right. You're going to miss your day, or you could miss opportunities. That's Parkinson's law. That thing that you can get it done in a few hours. And you're telling yourself, oh, I'll get it done in the next 3 days. That task is going to stretch itself out to fit those 3 days because that's what you said. That's Parkinson's law. All right. So the follow through part, I said all of that to say the follow through part is something that I pay close attention to when it comes to my mentees inside of my program. All right. So if you want to work with me, DM me the word mentor. So yes, we're making bold moves and we're keeping the promises that we've made to ourselves. Let's see. Hey, Ernestito. Good morning. Long time don't see you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, my friend. I feel your support and it fuels my strength. Awesome. That's one of my goals, that I want to make sure that all my mentees are supported, that they have the strategies that they need. I'm not going to miss any opportunities this year. No, no. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. So yes, we're going to bring the ideas to life. We're going to get those solutions out. We're going to build a brand, write the book, go back to school, whatever it is. We're going to heal, because that is a part of making bold moves as well. Making sure that you heal for your next level. You've been putting off your healing for too long. So if that is the only bold move that you make this year, I celebrate that. If the only bold move that you make this year is to make sure that you heal yourself. Hey, Teeks, good morning. How are you? If that is the only bold move that you make this year, is to heal your emotions, heal your mindset, heal your money relationship, heal in your relationships. If that is the only thing that you do this year as your bold move, I celebrate you. I celebrate you, because you cannot try to go higher without healing, because it's going to pop up, and it's going to pop up at the wrong time. You're going to snap at the wrong person. You're going to make the wrong decision because you made it from a hurt place, right? So we want to make sure that we heal first. All right. Yes, that's a fact. Yes, indeed. Who says you're in my business? I'm sorry. I don't mean to step on toes, but I got to tell y'all, right? We got to heal first. It's important that we heal first. So if that is your bold move for this year, is, hey, I want to heal. I want to be a better version of myself internally. So don't start buying the clothes, getting the hair done, getting a new supply of makeup and getting new jewelry. That is not the first thing that you do. Okay? I know we all want to level up and all that stuff. We want to do that. But you've got to do the deep inside work. How are you with your control level? Are you controlling yourself, or are you trying to control everyone and every situation? How are you with that? Are you productive, right? What is your self-talk? How are you talking to yourself? Are you continuously replaying the mistakes that you've made? Then you disqualify yourself and you don't move forward. You don't try anything new. These are things that you need to heal, okay? I don't mean to coach on here. I'll leave that for my private time with my mentees, but I want you to get it. I already leveled up with the outside though. How is the inside? New bags, new jewelry. So you got to get the inside work done, because you can be walking around with a $40,000 bag, but on the inside you feel messed up. You could be walking around with expensive jewelry, but inside you feel messed up. We don't want that. We don't want that. That's not a healthy place to be. We walk around with name brand this and name brand that, and we don't know our identity. We don't know where we're going. We don't have any standards. We don't understand our values. No, not this year. Okay, not this year. I'm doing both. Okay, awesome, Jasmine. I'm happy for you that you're doing both. That's okay. If you have a healthy balance, I'm working on me and making sure that I heal internally, but I also want to level up my outer appearance. Doing both, that's okay. All right, a healthy balance. Don't overdo getting the bags and the jewelry without doing the internal work. All right, all right. I just taught a whole lesson and we didn't even pray yet. Let's pray. How about that? Let's pray. Let's pray. We're going to call it soft yell. Yes, that's what it is. I get really passionate about this thing. Let me calm down. Let me reel it in. I get real passionate about this thing because I want us all to grow. And I'm not talking from a place of perfection. I'm intentional about growth and development, right? I study this thing all day and I apply it to my life. Like, I don't just teach. There are people that just come on here and they regurgitate what they read. I apply it to my life first so I can actually give you stories of me implementing these things in my life. All right? There are individuals that they read stuff and they just get on here and they regurgitate what they've read. I live this thing day in and day out. All right? Okay. So that's why I'm so passionate about it. Good morning, Marino. I hope I said that right. Good morning to you. How are you? Welcome. Welcome to the room. Okay, let's pray. My goodness, I just taught a whole lesson and we didn't even pray yet. Let's pray the 23rd Psalm. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that really quickly. Let's do that. Thank you, my friend. These are sentimental pieces to me. It's just a simple necklace, but they're sentimental pieces. Self-love, my faith, right? My faith, Christ-like living, right? They're sentimental pieces to me. All right, so here we go. Let's pray. Let's pray. Hi, Isaac. Good morning to you. Let's pray the 23rd Psalm really quickly. Let's do that because we know how fast the time goes. Let's do that. The Lord is our shepherd. We shall not want. He makes us to lie down in green pastures. He leads us beside still waters. He restores our souls. He leads us in a path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we will fear no evil. For thou art with us. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort us. Thou preparest a table before us in the presence of our enemies. Thou anointest our heads with oil, our cups run over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives, and we will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen, amen, and amen. That is the 23rd Psalm. It is very important that we are praying every day. If you don't know what to pray, pray the scriptures. Hey, C-Suite, how are you? Thank you for all the hearts. Yes, surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives. All right, let's get right into our affirmations. Let's do that. Let's get into our affirmations. You can find them in the front of the Bold Moves Manual. So pull your copy out. It's on page 5 of the Bold Moves Manual. If you don't have it yet, you can get it on Amazon. All right. Thank you. Good morning to you. So you can get your copy so you can follow along with us. This is what we work from every morning as we command our day. We work on our mindset. This is mindset coaching in a book. Grab your copy. Join us right here Mondays through Fridays, 6:30 a.m. Eastern time so you can follow along. A lot of times I don't get to finish all the notes, but you get all the notes here in the book. So get the Bold Moves Manual, or you could just type my name in, Anika V. Brown, and it will pop up for you. You can find the affirmations that I'm about to go through. They're right here. You also have a Bold Moves prayer, right? To overcome fear and embrace boldness. So you can make these new moves that you want to make, right? You want to go higher, pray about it. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Let's get through our affirmations. I'm going to read through them. You're going to repeat them to yourself. Hey, Amika, how are you? Welcome to the room. You're going to repeat them to yourself, and then you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. It tells me that you repeated it to yourself. That's so healing. Thank you. You are welcome. You're very welcome. What was the book name? The Bold Moves Manual. That's the name of it. The Bold Moves Manual. Or you could just type my name in on Amazon, Anika V. Brown, and you'll see this picture pop up. This book will pop up. Okay, you're welcome. Thank you so much for asking. All right, let's do this. Let's get through the affirmations. Here we go. I am capable. I am responsible. I am grateful. I am focused on growth. I control my attitude. I am authentically me everywhere I go. I am worthy of God's best for me. I am patient with myself. I am patient with others. I have compassion for myself, and I have compassion for others. I embrace positive thinking. I welcome abundance and prosperity into my life. I am courageous and I have peace. I forgive myself and I forgive others. My spirit is renewed. My mind is free. I have a success mindset. I have a clear vision. I am a discipline builder. I am accountable to my goals. I am innovative. I am influential. I am a winner. I am healed and whole. Today I choose peace. Today I choose joy. Today I choose faith. And today I choose to flourish. I give myself permission to be successful. I give myself permission to take up space. I give myself permission to live my dreams. I give myself permission to win. I am a visionary. I see beyond my present. I think beyond limitations. I create the future. Nothing is impossible for me. Nothing is impossible for me. God says that I can have it. I'm going to have it. Nothing is impossible for me. Absolutely nothing. Nothing is impossible. I want that financial status. I can have it. I want that home. I can have it. I want that business. I can have it. Yes, indeed, I can have it. Please do not request to join the live. I do not do co-host here. Okay? Yes, just don't stop. Absolutely. And you're in the notes for today. Lilia, you're in the notes for today. Nothing is impossible. Absolutely. Hey, Alma, how are you? Someone else said good morning up here. Let's see. Hey, Mr. Ivy, to you. How are you? Good morning. Welcome to the room. Yeah, so those are the affirmations that we use to position our mindset so we can take the day on with a positive outlook. So again, they are inside the book. Get you a copy. If you know someone that this book could benefit, get it for them. All right? Get it for them. Someone else got this for like their entire team. So if you know someone who the book would benefit, get a copy for them. I'm grateful to listen to you this morning. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you. All right, so let me give you a few announcements really quickly. Remember to join my community, the Commanders community. It is free. Tap my profile picture. Use the link in bio to drop your best email address. Hit submit, and that is how you join. You get access to the money plan, access to the goals assessment that is in circulation right now. It's going to help you to be better. And it's free. Why not? All right. Get your copy of the Bold Moves Manual so you can follow along with us here. We utilize this. It's mindset coaching in a book. And we utilize this Mondays through Fridays, 6:30 a.m. Eastern time right here. So you can follow along. It helps you even better when you follow along with the book. All right. My next live session will be this live mentorship session. Will be this Saturday coming. We're going to focus on money in this session that was highly requested or needed. That's the mindset in the book. Yes, that leads to the goal. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So grab your copy. Lily is sharing her testimonial with this book in the comments. So get your copy. So our next live mentorship session for the Action Accelerator, which is my mentorship program, will be this coming Saturday. If you want to be in the room, DM me the word mentor so I can help you to get enrolled in the Action Accelerator. All right, so DM me the word mentor. Started reading Secrets of the Millionaire Mind yesterday. Wow. Yes. It is so healing. I'm telling you, it's going to heal your relationship with money. It's going to heal you from things that you carried into your adulthood that may not be benefiting you right now. Yes. That's a great book to read. So this coming Saturday, yes, Teagues, this coming Saturday, we're going to focus on money inside of my mentorship, live mentorship session. If you want to be in the room, if you have some money goals and you need to cultivate the mindset, get a strategy on how to meet those money goals. No, I'm not a financial coach, but I have made some amazing financial decisions in my life that I can share with you, right? And also, you need the right mindset to meet any money goal. All right. I am a master life coach. That means I come up with great strategies to get you the results that you need in any area of your life. All right. So inside of our live session this coming Saturday, we're going to talk money. We're going to deal with the financial goals. So if you want to be a part of my live session on Saturday, DM me the word mentor so I can help you to get enrolled in the Action Accelerator, and you can be in the room, get the tools that I will be giving to my mentees to take them to the next level in their finances. All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Let's get into the word of the day. It's a pleasure for me. This content, I hope enjoy it. Awesome, Arnaldo. Welcome to the room. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, and you're gonna be surprised to know talks about the inner person of you. Yes, yes, it does. That's why I'm saying that book is really healing. The become my habit to read in the morning. Okay, awesome, awesome. I love that. Good morning, Lexi. How are you? Her story rhymes, so you got to DM me the word mentor, okay? Because once I close out the live, I won't be able to see your comment. So DM me the word mentor, okay? I know you put it in the comments, but send me a message so I can respond to the message. I won't be able to see your comments once I get off the live stream. Hopefully, TikTok will develop some type of way for me to see the comments after I get off the lives. Okay. All right. Awesome. 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 I just love the book. Great. Listen, for Teeks to put that in the comments that she loves this book. This is one of the things that we've been working on inside of the Action Accelerator. One of the things is for her to love reading, get to love reading. And for her to put that in there, that is amazing results that she's seen and that she's experiencing in her life. Because that was one of her struggles when she came into the program. She wanted to read, but she struggled with sticking to a reading plan, and we worked it out. Yes, I agree. Yes. So for her to put that in the comments that she loves this book, I'm telling you, that's amazing. Amazing. Doing well. Hope you are as well. I am. I'm doing well. Awesome. So let's get into the word of the day. Yes, ma'am. I'm reading every morning. I wake up at 4 a.m. So that was the last strategy that we came up with, right? To wake up earlier, and it's working. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes. Okay, great. So that was the strategy that we cultivated in our last session. I love you too. I love you too. That was one of the strategies that we came up with in our last mentorship session, and it is working for her. Again, if you want to work with me, DM me the word mentor so we can get you enrolled in the Action Accelerator so you can get some results in your life as well. And as I stated yesterday, we do personalize the execution plan. So we create an execution plan that is personal to you, to your life, to your schedule, because that's one of the things that we had to work around with Teeks, that is now sharing her testimony in the comments, was her schedule, the duties that she has to do. We had to figure out how to work around that so she could actually execute and get to the goal that she desires. So we do co-create an execution plan together based on where you are in your life right now. What are the circumstances that you have to handle? And we co-create an execution plan personal to you. All right. So if you want to work with me, again, DM me the word mentor, and we can get started working in the Action Accelerator. All right. Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Teeks, for sharing. I appreciate it. All right, so we are on day 3 of our big reset. Day 3 already. Day 3 already. So we're on day 3 of our big reset. We have made a decision to keep the promises that we've made to ourselves and to make sure that everything that we do is done intentionally, right? We're doing it with intention. We're not just randomly connecting to any and everybody. We're not just randomly going places. No, we're not. Good morning, Miss Arena. And we're on fire. Yes, yes, Liz. All of you are. I love it. I love it. Y'all make my job easy because y'all are executing, right? Because you're very serious about your life and about your goals. And I love that for you. I love that for you. All right. So yes, we're not doing anything random because we want to keep these promises to ourselves and we want to make bold moves. We have to move with intention. We got to connect with intention. We have to go places with intention. How is this going to help me to get to my goal? How is it going to help me to get to where I'm trying to get to? All right. So we're doing everything with intention. Now, one of the things that we need to ensure that happens, like we get to the goal, we have to have determination. So today, I did not give y'all the page number. Look at me. And I'm heading into the word of the day already. So we are on page 181 and 182. We're on page 181 and 182 in the Bold Moves Manual. I'm sorry, I should have given y'all the book page number from the time that I prayed. So page 181 and 182. So you can find it in your book so you can follow along with us. All right. So yes, we're talking about determination. Absolutely. So page 181 and 182, we're talking about determination. That's the word of the day. Again, we decided on a reset 3 days ago. For those of you who are new here, new to me, we're not waiting on January 1st to reset. No, we just did a hard reset on August 25th, right? On August 25th, we did a hard reset. So we reset that 365. We're on day 3 of executing, getting things done so that when we get to August 25th of 2026, there's some goals that you would have accomplished. If you follow along, if you implement the stuff that I'm teaching, I promise you that your life is going to change. And it won't even take that long. It won't even take 365 to change. All right. So today we're on page 181 to 182. Thank you, Lilia, for putting that in the comments. So we're talking about determination. You need that. If you're going to produce what it is that you desire to produce in the next 363 days now. Okay. We don't have 365 anymore because we've been doing our thing. So in the next 363 days, what do you want your life to look like? That is the focus every morning that we show up here. I know what I want my life to look like. I'm going to get the information. I'm going to implement the strategies that are shared here so that when we get to that destination, we can see the change. So keep in mind, as I'm going through the content, exactly what you want your life to look like when we hit that 1 year mark. And this is phase 2 of Command Your Day. If you want to see phase 1, you can go to my YouTube channel, The Productivity Coach, and catch up on phase 1. All right. So determination is what we're talking about today. The definition that I went with is the commitment to achieve your goals, regardless of the challenges that you may experience. And they're going to come. The next 363 days, there will be some hard days. There will be some tough days. But we are determined to get to the goal, to get to what it is that we see in our head. I can see that financial status. I can see that educational status. I can see me in that office getting that promotion. I can see me accomplishing this major feat. We've got to be determined to get there. All right? We have to be determined to get there. So let's talk about the drive to push through and prevail. The drive to push through and prevail. With determination, you don't just dream about the goals you are aspiring to accomplish. We're not just dreamers, we're doers, right? You do what it takes to get to the goal. You make the necessary sacrifices. I'm reading, my current read is The Millionaire Next Door. And one of the things that the author says that a lot of, and he gave the percentage, he gave the number, I don't remember it right now, but a lot of the millionaires that are in this country, because the research that he did, it's based on American research. That's the next book. Okay, awesome. And he said that most of them, they're just regular people. The self-made millionaires, they're just regular people, but they were able to put instant gratification aside to meet the goal, and they were determined to meet that goal. So are you determined to get to what it is that you see in your head for the next 363 days? Can you be determined? Can you put certain things to the side and just push through and get to that goal? Can you do that? I know you can, but you got to make a decision to do it. All right. So determination is the inner grit that keeps you going when motivation fades and challenges arise. Thank you, Sergio. Determination isn't about never facing setbacks. It's about deciding that nothing will stop you from moving forward. The refusal to quit before the breakthrough is the heart of determination. I'm not going to give up, because most of the times we give up when if we had just made one more push, we would have hit the goal. We would have hit the goal. So the refusal to quit before the breakthrough is the heart of determination. Yes, do what it takes to get to the goal. Yes, indeed. Now, it's also what fuels vision. Your determination does. Because when you make the decision that, you know what, there's some things that I see in my family that I would like to change, right? I would like the change to start with me. Say, I want to be the first millionaire in my family. That's the vision that you have. You got to put determination to it. It's only going to be fueled by determination. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep trying. You know what? I tried a few business ideas and they didn't work out well, but I'm going to keep trying because I want to change this status in my family. I want there to be a record of at least one of us that did something major, did something different. I don't want to continue to fall in line and do what everybody else did. And when you cast that type of vision, you need determination behind it, because things are going to happen. People are going to come talk and say, hey, but your background, but where you're from, but your educational status, but you don't have experience in this, but you don't know how to do this. You need determination to push through to see this vision become a reality, because you're going to hear all of that. There are going to be days when you're mentally exhausted because you're trying to do something different and something new, but you got to push through. All right. So you need determination, and it fuels the vision. It carries you through obstacles and ultimately leads you to victory, the victory that you seek. The vision that you see in your head is going to lead you there. Determination is a deep-rooted decision that says, no matter what, I will keep going. I will keep going. They said I can't do it, but I will keep going. They said it won't work out, but I will keep going. It's getting difficult, but I will keep going, because I am determined to get the end result that I see in my head, the vision that I have for myself. You're talking about me. I want the same thing, something new, and be the first business owner. You can absolutely do it, Jasmine. You can do it. You can do it. I know you can. You write that vision down and you make a decision in your heart that no matter what, I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to get focused. I'm going to connect to who I need to connect to help me to get there. I'm going to read the books that I need to read. I'm going to invest the time, the money, the energy, and you will get there. I promise you, you will. You can absolutely do it. It's taking me years, but I got 30 years till I retire. If it takes 10 years, I'll take that and then settle. You can do it. You can absolutely do it. All right? That's what I want you to hear from me today. You can do it. It's possible for you. It's absolutely possible for you. Keep going. I can't tell you how many business ideas that I have tried, that I have invested thousands of dollars into because I want to do something different. I want my kids to see something different from what they're used to seeing in the family line. I have invested a lot, but I'm determined to build this empire. All right? I am determined. So I'm going to keep going. Yes, I may have lost the money, but the lessons that I learned in those cases, when I started the business and it didn't work out, the lessons that I learned, they're priceless. They are priceless. So if you start a few projects and they don't work out, your focus has to be, who did I become in this process? And I'm going off notes, but that's just how I teach. For those of you who are new to me, that's just how I teach. All right. But your focus is not going to be on, oh, the business failed and I'm going to turn the windows down and cover my head and be in a dark room. No. Your focus should be, who did I become in this process? I'm much more responsible. I'm a critical thinker now, right? I understand pricing. I understand my relationship with money. I understand how to recognize issues and bring solutions to the table. So that is what you need to focus on. Not the fact that, oh, the business failed, I didn't make my money back. Who did you become? Who did you become in the process? What lessons did you learn? That's where you have to put your energy. All right? Taking me a long time because I don't have any knowledge or any one mentor. Had to hunt. All that took me 5 years. Okay. All right. It's okay. It's okay. Everyone's journey is different. Embrace your journey. All right. If you'd like to work with me, you can always DM me the word mentor. All right. Teach. Okay. I will teach. I'm going off notes, but that's just how I work when you come on here. So don't get in that space where you shut your determination down because it failed. No. Especially in the first, I want to show you all something. Let's see, what did I do with it? So one of the things that I'm working on is how I show up in my business. And it's a good thing that you're on here, Jasmine. I think I may send this. You DM me, so I'll send this to you, okay? I'll send this to you. So one of the things that I'm working on is how I show up in my business. I want to show up better, right? I want to elevate how I show up as a CEO. So one of the things that I'm working with is the CEO planner that I showed you all yesterday. I think I showed it to you. So this outlines like the foundation and understanding my identity as a CEO, what to expect in the first year, how I'm going to get my mindset in the right place so I don't give up on this dream and on these things that I'm trying to accomplish, right? Focusing on the goals, what I want to accomplish in year 2, understanding the growth and the systems that I need to put in place, right? This is a 3-year plan for me as a CEO in my business, right? In year 3, I'm focusing on scaling even higher, all right? So Jasmine, DM me so I can send you a copy of this, okay? All right. So again, we are not focusing on, oh, the business failed, or maybe you tried to go back to school and you did not pass the exam, or you didn't pass the entry exam. Do not focus on the failure aspect of it. Focus on the lesson that you learned. All right. Did I go too fast? Kimberly, DM me as well so I can send it to you. Or here's what I'll do. Make sure that you're a part of my community. I'm going to send it out to my community for any of you that wants to start a business, okay? So what you're going to do is tap my profile picture. It's going to show you my bio. Use that link in my bio to join the Commanders community, and I'll send this out to my community this morning. Sometime today, I'll send it out, all right? I will send it out to you all. So just make sure that you're on my mailing list. for any of you on here that is thinking about starting a business. Okay, I'll send it out to you. You're welcome. So just make sure that you're a part of the Commanders community, and I'll send it out to all of you. So again, we're not focusing on the failure per se. We're focusing on the lesson. Who did you become in the process? What lessons did you learn? Did you learn to move a little bit slower, think a little bit longer, consult someone else? What are the lessons that you learned? Just keep going. Just keep going, because that vision you have can absolutely become a reality. All right. Now, we talk quite a bit about knowing your why. This is very important. Knowing your why. When you know your why, it strengthens your will. The will to keep going, the will to push forward, the will to make changes, right? And that why will give you your determination, the fire that it needs. For you to tap into the power of determination, you have to also think discipline over motivation. If you're always waiting on someone to prompt you, push you, say, hey, you got this, go, it's going to be hard for you to get to the destination. You just got to think discipline. And discipline is, I got to wake up at this time because I got to get this thing done at this specific time. It doesn't matter what went wrong last night, what they said to me. No, discipline is, I know I have to do this because there's a certain goal that I'm trying to accomplish. I will handle my feelings later. Let me just get this task done. All right. I've committed to reading an hour every day. Doesn't matter what's happening. I need to stick to this reading plan because there's something in this book I got to learn for my next level. All right. So you have to think discipline over motivation. Not waiting on somebody to say, go, you got this, go get it done today. Don't wait on that, because you got to understand that whomever you're waiting on to push you and prompt you like that, they're going through things as well. So on the day that you're waiting, that you really need that pushing and that prompting, they may be facing their own issues. Are you going to let that stop you, or are you just going to follow the plan? Get the thing done, get the task done, show up to the meeting, make the phone call, send the email. Get it done. Okay? So you got to think discipline over motivation. Motivation is a feeling. Determination is a choice, or discipline is a choice. Okay? I'm choosing to be determined. I'm choosing to be disciplined in this thing. For those of you who are new to me, we just accomplished 365 days of live streaming. That changed my business, changed my life, changed my mindset. I just showed up and did the work. For 365 days. I showed up and I did the work. My thinking was discipline over motivation. Did I feel like doing it every day? Not really, because I was tired some days. I was sick some days. For those who've been following my journey for those 365 days, they know some of the days that I showed up, I was very sick. Very sick. But I had to do it because I know what it was doing for me. I know what it was doing for my mindset, right? So you got to think discipline over motivation. And I'm way over my time. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to skip through and let me do this. Let me give you 2 things that you can do today to build up your level of determination, okay? 2 things that you can do today to build up your level of determination. I need you to get the book because I just skipped through a whole lot of valuable information, but I don't have the time to get to it. So get the book, The Bold Moves Manual, or you could type my name in, Anika V. Brown. It's on Amazon. It is available on Amazon. Get the book. What I went over today is on page 181 and 182. Okay, so I'm going to give you these 2 strategies that you can do today, but I want you to get the full outline, the full notes. Get the book so you can go through it, okay? Yes, get the book. It gives you the vocabulary for those inner discussions with yourself. That is so good. Thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you. Yeah, so get the book. And it's important that you read and that you're part of a community, because a lot of times we experience stuff that we don't have the language for. But if you can get in a book, if you can get in a community, then you will learn the language for what it is that you're experiencing and learn strategies on how you can shift that, or if you need to continue doing that, if it is a positive thing. Okay, so read a book, get in a community so you can learn the vocabulary as Dragonfly Girl put in the comments. Okay, so let me share these two things with you and then I've got to go. So here are two things that you can do today to build up your level of determination for these goals that you're going after in the next 363 days. Number one, you can practice obstacle mapping. We did a similar thing like this during our commander celebration. Was it? Or was it our last mentorship session? Oh, thank you. Hey, White Collar, how are you? Thank you so much. Thank you. So practice obstacle mapping. So you're going to identify at least 3 of your current challenges and write out action steps to navigate through them or around them. Right? You're going to identify 3 current challenges, write out action steps that you can think of to get through these challenges or around them. Because the fact is, you know the things that hinders you. You have knowledge of the things that can potentially block you from getting to the goal that you're trying to get to. You know it. For those of you who are trying to get to a certain financial status, you know your spending habits. You know you have that friend that calls you all the time to go shopping. You know the things that could potentially stop you. You know that this TikTok shop is on your heels. You know. All right. You know. So with that knowledge, you can get ahead of these issues. All right. Yeah. Yes, Liz. Yeah. You know, TikTok shop is on your heels. They always show you what you want. Always. I'm telling you, these the pixels that track you, those things. You could be talking in your house and you open TikTok and, hey, here's what you're looking for. And it's exactly what you're talking about. All right, so you're going to practice obstacle mapping. So again, you're going to identify, I'm running out of time. You're going to identify 3 challenges, write out action plans to get through it or around it, because you already know what the potential roadblocks are to you getting to your goal. So the plan is to get ahead of it. Okay, I know this might happen. I know I might have a time constraint here. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to adjust my schedule. I'm going to adjust the duties that I do. Say you want to go back to school, right? And you know that there will be a time issue, a time roadblock that gets in the way. You can start from now looking at, okay, what can I adjust? What task can I hand off to somebody else so that it doesn't become a problem when I get to the date that I start school? So that's practicing obstacle mapping. All right. Watch the replay to the video if I'm talking too fast, but I gotta go. The second thing that you're going to do is a failure reflection. No, you're not looking back to beat up on yourself. You're not doing that. That's not what failure reflection is. You're going to reflect on a past failure. You're going to pull out one lesson that made you stronger. This lesson you can apply in the future as you continue to grow. Good morning, Jessica. How are you? All right. So that's failure reflection. Not to beat up on yourself, not to talk down on yourself. The only thing you're looking for is one lesson that you can pull from that past experience. That's it. So you can implement it in the future as you continue to grow. That's it. Not to beat up on yourself, not to talk bad about the decision that you made. It's okay. You made a decision based on the information that you had at the time. Okay? So forgive yourself. And that is why one of our affirmations is that I forgive myself. Because, and here I go off notes again, but somebody needs to hear it. Just flow with me, okay? Just flow with me. A lot of times our growth is stunted because we refuse to forgive ourselves. We made a mistake years ago and we still have not forgiven ourselves for making that mistake, for connecting with those people or that person, for going to that place, right? For taking that money or whatever it is that you did. You have to forgive yourself. You have to. You got to forgive yourself because you're stunting your growth. You can't move forward because you have not forgiven yourself. And every time an opportunity comes up for you to go higher, for you to do more, you're thinking about the mistake that you made that you have not forgiven yourself yet about or for. You got to forgive yourself. All right? You have to do that. And this is why one of our affirmations is that I forgive myself. I have to understand that I'm not perfect. And years ago, this is why one of our affirmations is that I forgive myself. I have to understand that I'm not perfect. And years ago, I'm off here. Years ago, you made a decision based on the limited information that you had. I've made decisions in the past, and TikTok wants me to do a puzzle. Let me do this puzzle for them. Okay, so I have made decisions in the past that looking back now, and I say to myself, man, why did I do that? I did that because of the limited information that I had at the time. I wasn't reading like I'm reading now. I did not have mentors and coaches that I have now. So I have to forgive myself for those decisions that I made, right? And even if it's a decision that somebody warned you ahead of time and you still did it anyway, that's my experience. People warn me. They said, don't do it. Don't connect to them. Don't go there. Don't. I said, oh, I got this. And no, I didn't have it. I didn't have it. But I have to forgive myself so I can grow, so I can become more, and I don't get stuck in my past mistake. So you got to forgive yourself. If that's you, I'm going off notes. This is not in the book. You're getting some free coaching now. Right? If you've done something in the past and you keep replaying it, you haven't taken on opportunities, you haven't challenged yourself in different areas of your life, you got to make a conscious decision to forgive yourself. I needed to hear this for sure. Awesome. I'm happy that you're here to get it. You won't believe me, but it's what I discussed with my therapist today. Wow. 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 I'm happy that y'all are here for confirmation. You got to forgive yourself. You have to. And even if you grow outside of forgiving yourself, it's going to pop up at the wrong time. At the wrong time. So do the base work now. Forgive yourself. Okay? The decision that you made years ago, maybe yesterday or last week, was based on the information that you had last week. You've learned so much within those last 7 days. You've learned a lot. So now you have more information. Okay? I joined your community too late because it teaches me a lot of things. It's not too late. It's not too late. And we just did a hard reset, so you're right on time. Thank you so much for showing up. All right? Hit that follow button. Join the Commanders community, and let's stay connected. We're going places. We're becoming the best version of ourselves. We're keeping the promises that we've made to ourselves. And with that, let's keep it moving. The word of the day is determination. Let's do this. Let's set our intentions. And then I've got to go. I'm way over my time. Get the book, get the book, get the book. It's on Amazon, the Bold Moves Manual, so you can get the full outline and the full strategy for determination. I wasn't able to finish all the notes because I'm way over time. All right, but get the book. DM me if you have any questions. Again, if you want to work with me, just DM me the word mentor so I can help you to get enrolled in the Action Accelerator. All right, let's set our intentions for today. I want you to think about 3 things that you can get done that will get you 3 steps closer to that goal that we're working towards, that shift that we want to make in the next 363 days we have left, right? So what is that big goal that you want to see at the end of this phase of Command Your Day? And what are 3 things that you can do today to get you 3 steps closer? You're welcome, Sub-Zero. You're welcome. Thank you so much for showing up so you could hear the words that I'm speaking. So get those 3 things done today. Again, if you need help with mapping that out, creating a structure, creating an execution plan for your goal, you can DM me the word mentor and I'll be happy to work with you. All right, let's make some decrees really quickly and then I have got to go. Let's do that. Let's make some decrees. I'm going to decree for all of us. You're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. There's power in agreement. So here we go. I decree that the Lord, hey, Maria, I decree that the Lord is blessing us and keeping us in all our ways. I decree that his face and his favor is shining upon us and giving us peace. I decree that we're healthy and strong in body, mind, and spirit. I decree that we're well balanced in every area of our lives. I decree that we are blessed coming and going. I decree that our storehouse, our savings, our checking, our investment accounts are blessed with abundance and overflow. I decree that we're blessed with clear direction and a disciplined life. I decree that the rain of abundance, favor, and goodness is falling on us. I decree that we're blessed with success, with prosperity and provision. I decree that we walk today in faith and expectancy with results. I decree that we're empowered to prosper in our walk with the Lord. I decree that God's grace is giving us speed and acceleration in all that we do. I decree things of great value is coming our way today. I decree that the Lord is amplifying our voices and perfecting our gifts. I decree that God is connecting us to great men and giving us strategic kingdom opportunities. I decree that we are victorious in life. Yes, we are. That is how we program a productive and a successful day. Our mindset and our intentions are set for today, and we understand that anything is possible when you have the right mindset and the will to do what you say you're going to do. Thank you, Maria. Thank you so much. Yes, thank y'all so much for typing. I agree. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I want you to take the day on with faith and expectancy. Expect good things, expect answered prayers, expect promotion and increase, because again, anything is possible. Anything is possible. I will send out the CEO planner for those of you who want to start a business. Make sure that you are a part of my community so you can get it once I send it out today. If you don't know how to join the Commanders community, hey Kiki, how are you? If you don't know how to do that, DM me so I can give you the instructions, so I can just do an email blast today and send it out to all of you who want to start a business and you want the CEO planner. It's going to be free. You don't have to pay for that. Just got to be a part of my community so I can send it out to you. All right. So remember, the word of the day is determination. Do not give up. Keep going. Focus more on who you're becoming, the lessons that you're learning, not the failure itself. Okay. Be determined. I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a quick one because, again, I'm moving my daughter into her dorm tomorrow, and our time slot is 8 a.m. to 12 noon. So it's going to be a really quick one tomorrow. And then I've got to go. I got to get on the road. All right. I want to be a part. DM me. All right. DM me. Yes, it is. It truly is. But the packing and the driving part of it, I got to brace myself for that. I have to. All right. Have an amazing day. I'll be back tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. Eastern time right here. Bring a friend with you. All right. Bye for now.